Welcome to my channel Tech and Art. So guys, today I'm going to discuss about couple of Oracle interview questions and answer as well. So these questions asked in a couple of MNCs like Accenture, Cognizant, TCS. So it's a basic Oracle questions which can ask in any Oracle DB interview. So I will see the questions one by one and answer as well as. Okay, so first question, so normally it's asked in any Oracle interview, what are the Oracle instance and a database component, describe it, right? What is Oracle instance and what is Oracle database? So number of times we are facing these questions, but at present while replying the answer we are mixing both, right? And that time we realized, right, that was not correct approach to describe the answer for the instance and the Oracle database component, right? So today session I will cover the Oracle instance and database based on this diagram, how the Oracle instance is working and the database, right? So let's start the session. As you can see, here we have Oracle instance and here we have a database, right? So firstly I will cover the Oracle instance and then I will come to Oracle database, right? So Oracle instance is nothing, just a memory allocation called SGA, System Global Area. As you can see here, it's just a memory allocation called SGA, System Global Area, right? So this instance based on SGA and a set of process, right? So what are the things inside the instance, inside the SGA? So SGA segregated in, we have the shared pool, buffer cache, and we have the read-o-log buffer, large pool and Java pool. There are several more component, but which we can discuss later. These are the major component for the Oracle DBA perspective. Okay, in a shared pool we have the library cache and the data dictionary. So shared pool is a place where all the executables are there, the PL/SQL codes and all present in a shared pool. The buffer cache, where actually we are getting the queried data, whatever we are querying, whatever, like just take an example, we are doing the updates, insert, so where it is going in a buffer cache, it's placed in a data dictionary, right, in a data cache. So in a buffer cache we are getting the actual queried data. We have the read-o-log buffer, so whenever the entry changed, set, right, the read-o-log file is a written further changed, right? The large pool and the Java pool is used for the application perspective, we can discuss later. Now we'll come to setup process. So we have called smon, pmon, db writer, checkpoint and log writer, right? So smon basically for the system monitor process, used basically for the instance recovery. Whenever it's required, the Oracle instance recovery, smon is playing the major role for instance recovery. So in a recovery is a big topics we can cover in our next session. As of now, leave it. Then we have the pmon, it's basically the process monitor, it's doing the monitoring of process. Then we have the data writer. So data writer responsibility, whenever the data committed in a buffer cache, the data writer will take the data from the buffer cache and it will write to database files. So this is the responsibility of data writer. Log writer is also whenever the entry changed in a read-o-log file, it will take the entry and it will write in a readlog files. Same. Checkpoint basically maintaining the synchronization between a data files and readlog files. So checkpoint is playing the major role here, right? It's maintaining the synchronization between data files and readlog files, right? Now we'll come to database. So database basically nothing, just a set of files, right? Inside database, what we are getting? Database files only, right? So database is just a set of files. So these are the major files: database files, control files, and readlog files, right? Data files where the actual the user data is present, user or system data is present in a database files. Control files basically having the control of all over the files. Readlog files basically capturing the whatever the ongoing transaction that is covered by readlog files, right? Apart from this, we have the parameter files and password files, right? Password file basically used for the instance startup, right? And the parameter files also known as a P files and SP files. So we have two types of parameter file in Oracle: P files and SP files. Both functionality is the same. To starting the Oracle instance, we need either P file or SP file. But why these two is required? Why P file is required? Why SP file is required? We'll cover in the next session, right? But both the functionality is the same. If we are saying the functionality is same, then why Oracle introduced two files, P file and SP files? I will cover in the next session. The major difference I can explain. Whenever you need a change any parameter, so in that case you need to choose your SP file because it's a editable. Okay. So these are the major components for the Oracle instance and Oracle database perspective, right? Apart from that, a few more component is there, but this setup is completely representing for the Oracle instance and Oracle database, right? What I will do, in the next session I will take one queries and I will explain how the query flow is happening inside the Oracle instance and database, right? I will cover in the next session. So first question is covered. The second question, normally it's asked Oracle instance startup sequence. Normally we are confused, if anyone is asking, it's a simple basic questions, how Oracle instance is starting internally. So when you are hitting the Oracle startup command, right, in that case Oracle taking the process stepwise. In a initial phase, Oracle instance in idle state, then it's coming the no mount state. So no mount is nothing, just a memory created, the SGA, right, the system global area. Just now I covered in a previous session SGA. This is SGA. So when Oracle is in no mount state instance, means your SGA is created, right? Then it's coming mount state. Mount state means your instance is connected with your control files. If you go to previous slide, your instance SGA is created, and in a mount state Oracle instance is connected with control files, right? So before coming to open state, here the checkpoint is playing the major role. So what going to check here? It will check whether the checkpoint is occurred or not during the previous shutdown. If it is not occurred, instance will go for recovery, right? If it is occurred, the database will be open for the users. I covered here, right, recovery. So before coming to open state, it will check whether the in a previous shutdown checkpoint occurred or not. If it is not occurred, it will send for the recovery. If it is occurred, it will open the database for users. So in a last state, open state, database is in open state. Any Oracle user can connect the database who have the access on that particular database, right? So this is the startup sequence for Oracle instance. If you talked about what is the shutdown process, if you are hitting the Oracle shutdown, so we have couple of approach to take the Oracle instance shutdown. So I have designed pretty much good table to make the understanding better here. If you are taking the Oracle instance shutdown, normal approach, so what are the things happen here? If you are taking the Oracle instance with the normal approach, the new connection, right, it will not allow new connection, right? If you are the ongoing transaction, yet it will take the ongoing transaction. The existing connection, yes. The checkpoint occurred, the yes. If you are taking the Oracle instance transactional, right, what it will happen? The new connection, no. Ongoing transaction, yes. The existing connection, in some cases yes, some cases no. Checkpoint, yes, occurred. If you are taking the Oracle instance immediate, right, what it will do for new connection? No. Ongoing transaction? No. Existing connection? No. Checkpoint? Yes, checkpoint occurred, right. If you are taking the instance for abort, new connection? No. Ongoing transaction? No. Existing connection? No. Checkpoint also? No. So if you are taking the instance abort, normally we should not take the Oracle instance abort, because there is a chances for data corruption, and then you have to your instance will go for recovery. You need to recover your instance. It will take time as well as the downtime, right? So because we are not getting the anything here if you are taking the Oracle instance abort. So I hope this this table make you understanding better to Oracle instance shutdown sequence. Okay. So these are the three major components, the answers which asked in multiple interviews. The first one explaining the Oracle instance and database component, how the instance is working, how the database. In the next slide, what I will do, I will take the example of the any query like select or update, and then I will explain how the query flow is happening inside the instance and database. The second also is it's a basic questions, Oracle instance startup sequence, how the instance is starting internally, and step wise how it's proceeding the further and coming to open state. The third one the shutdown sequence. If someone asks if you will take the instance about whether the checkpoint occurred or not, these are all the logical questions, right? So during that time maybe you confused. It's a simple basic question, but you can confused. So based on this table, I just try to explain you guys with the all connection. If normally it's coming like right during the checkpoint times, if you're taking the instance, the immediate, whether the existing connection will allow or not. So these are all logical questions which I try to cover. So hope it's like you guys. That's it for today. In the next session, as I said, I will take some queries and I will explain the query flow of Oracle instance component, how the Oracle query is coming to instance and then database. I will try to cover in next session. Till then, bye bye. Thank you. Hope you guys like it. Please like, subscribe my channel. Thank you.